Mics. सभी फोटोग्राफर दोस्तों से रिक्वेस्ट है, बैठ जाइए प्लीज।
अनिल
नीचे होकर फोटो।
अनिल सर, मैं अनिल सर मेरा सवाल आपसे है।
अनिल सर, एक सवाल
सर नितेश सर, हिंदुस्तान में आज भी लड़कों को स्कूल भेजा जाता है, लड़कियों के साथ काफ़ी प्रॉब्लम्स होती है, उस पर आपका क्या कहना है? क्योंकि कोई बाप का गाँव के इंटीरियर्स इलाकों में नहीं चाहती कि उनकी लड़कियाँ पढ़ने जाएं, तो इस पर आप क्या कहना चाहेंगे?
बस यही कहूँगा कि जेंडर इक्वालिटी, दैट्स द आई थिंक the issue of the world today, and I think slowly and steadily we are reaching to that kind of situation where you know, girls have to be given more importance than boys. This is what I feel, and girls need to be educated more. You know, obviously everybody has to be educated, but I think we should underline it that girls, that's the first thing every family member or everybody and this country and the nation and the politicians and the organizations and the schools and whoever, the industrialists, the entrepreneurs, whoever, see to it that the girls are educated, you know, and that's the need of the hour. And I believe, matter of fact, in my life I always feel, and I say it very, very, that I genuinely feel that girls are much superior to men. And it's not, I'm saying it for effect, you know, but that's the way I've been. Matter of fact, I've had more than boyfriends, I've had girlfriends, friends, you know, very platonic. And I got along with them and I learned a lot from them. They're intelligent, they're sensible, they can multitask. You know, I think we've been very lucky, we men are very lucky that, you know, we have, you know, women and girls and, you know, and otherwise this world would be completely incomplete. And if they are educated, it's good for us. It's good for all the men in the world. The girls have to be educated.
Hello, sir. Hello, ma'am. I'm Udbhav. I'm from the Kids Press, youth से. And जो मुझे क्वेश्चन पूछना है कि आजकल स्कूल्स में सिर्फ हिस्ट्री, ज्योग्राफी, मैथ्स पढ़ाते हैं, तो स्कूल में स्किल्स के ऊपर भी वो होना चाहिए. स्किल्स जैसे मैं फिल्म मेकिंग करता हूँ अपने स्कूल में, तो आपको क्या लगता है कि और कैसे स्किल्स एम्पावर होने चाहिए स्कूल में?
There's actually a very beautiful quote by Einstein. You know Einstein? So he was quite a genius. And he said, you cannot judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree. And it's true that, you know, different people have different skills, not all of them. For example, as I said, I was very bad at maths, you know, and my skills were more in the creative side, you know, in arts and creative writing and acting. So I think, absolutely, I think it's very important to explore that in education, that we give options for kids to hone their skills and the talents that they do have.
Any more questions? Of course, you know, I think, you know, what Kalki, I just want to add that because I think skill, you know, you know, there are so many, like I feel sports, you know, in sports also you can make that into a profession. So if you have one of them, you know, that, you know, you can be a great swimmer, you can be a great, you know, sportsman in any field. And, you know, these are skills which have to be mastered. And if they are done, and if they have this kind of foundation in school, it really helps, you know, the students. So I think it's very, very important. And like we had carpentry in our school, we had so many things in our school. And all these kind of skills should be encouraged, I feel, you know. And of course, and these days the biggest profession is, I think, there should be cooking, you know. And they're very, very, you know, that's become a great profession, and people, children and youngsters, kids and girls are loving, you know. There are some, I've met some great entrepreneurs who have been chefs, who have become very successful all over the world, and have become multi-millionaires, you know, just by cooking, you know. And so I think that should be encouraged. So I think skills is, I think, should be one of the most important subjects in a school, any kind of skill.
Right. Thank you, sir, for that. I am Siddharth. I'm also from the Kids Press. And I would like to ask you that one fond memory from your school which you think changed you, both of you.
One?
Fond memory from your school which you think that changed you in a positive way.
No, I am not. Matter of fact, there is one memory which I have, which is kind of like a fear. I remember I always wanted to be an actor, and because I didn't, I was not really focused on my academics. But I've never failed in my life. I've always passed. But I used to study at the last moment and still pass.
Same
Which is
here.
wrong, something which I learnt and which is a memory is I did an elocution competition. I won that elocution competition. I won the second prize, so I felt very, happy. But somewhere I think, something went. I got a little swollen head, and then I had a debate competition, inter-school debate competition. So in the school I won. And in the debate competition, I tried to learn it at the last moment. And when I went on the stage, I went blank, completely blank. And I was, and that memory has had such an impact on me that till today I can't forget. I think I was in the 6th or 7th or 8th standard, I don't remember, I was so young. But that memory is not gone. And that really, really, it's not a fond memory, but it's a memory which really and that's something which I can never forget. So after that, whatever I do, I try my best that I prepare. So I think, that's what really I gained from that. So that's one of the memories which I have in my, which I remember from school, that I completely went black when I went on stage. I just didn't know what to say. Can you imagine?
I
So
still
frightening.
have that.
So frightening.
I still have that problem. Yeah, no, for me, it's probably, we had a annual drama school competition. So that's where I first started getting into drama. So every year we would have like an inter-school. Many of the schools in Ooty and around Ooty would come together and perform plays and have a competition and stuff. So for me, that was always something I really looked forward to, and I always saw it as a fun thing. I never realized that I was also educating myself for my career at the time. So yeah, it was great.
Thank you very much, Anil sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kalki, for spending your time.